Good evening, race fans, and welcome to this championship bracket round 1, game 2 of our Z1R Winter Tournament 2024 of Alsoa versus Droois. I am Mrs. Malchior, joined by Malchior, and we have the lovely Boof and Boom on tracking for us tonight. Alsoa did take game 1 for these two, so if he can pull out another win, he moves on to round 2, and unfortunately we say goodbye to Droois. However, if Droois can pull out a win, then these two will be going on to the all-famous game 3.
A pivotal game 2 this is for Droois to force the game 3 on Alsoa. This is the round 1 of our championship bracket. And we will be getting underway shortly. Both of these runners, very talented, very skilled. Droois, a top vanilla runner with a sub-30 time. Alsoa, primarily sticking to the randomizer. I do have a game plan from Droois. His gameplay, he said, and I quote, he knows that it's an elimination game. He knows that momentum can be his greatest advantage and worst disadvantage, because Droois will take the ability of skipping large dungeons to save on his clear time. Meanwhile, Alsoa loves the large clears, and we're starting in Death Mountain.
Oh, we are starting in probably one of the furthest caves from anywhere, and we have a power bracelet.
Yep, a power bracelet start up in DM. Any overworld death is going to be immensely costly.
Yep. However, we do get to get that lovely Bogey Zeros check. First thing, probably. Oh, they both went down. Aw, both of you guys had a dungeon or had a power bracelet spot over there. Oh well. Both of our runners are probably going to try and get some early bombs, because that's really the only way we're going to be able to make it through Death Mountain. And we have a small secret of 6.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get the early Armos check out of the way. I'm surprised no one immediately went to Bogey's Arrow like you suggested. I'd have probably done it.
It's right there.
I'd have probably done it.
But I guess we can't fault them. It probably wasn't on their mind. Usually Bogey's Arrow gets left.
What is...
And both runners pick up their letter. They'll be able to at least see a potion price when we finally see any potion caves. Oh, and good point by our tracker. We do not have flashy snakes, so we do not have second quest, which I am quite excited about. First quest and shapes all the way. Ladder Omros item picked up by Droois. Hello.
Hello, indeed.
All right. That is an amazing pickup for both of our runners. They'll be able to pretty much go through any dungeon, given we don't find like a dig dogger. However, we gotta find some dungeons. And unfortunately, Alsoa does not make it off of that screen. He succeeded in Death Ermos, but died shortly after. So maybe now he will go check our Bogey's Arrow for us.
I have no idea how that happened. We'll just go with it.
Ooh! Alrighty. Droois finds our first bomb shop, and we get bombs at a beautiful 2 rupees, which, with our small secret, we can buy 3 packs. I feel like, okay, I haven't found a candle yet at this point in the race. I feel like if I were Droois, I would have up and aid and gone back to start, but he's gonna do a world wrap over to get the any key on the coast. See, those are the big brain plays that I just do not think of.
That is very, very nice right there for Droois.
Alright, so whenever we do find our dungeons, we pretty much are gonna be golden. We got ladder, we got bombs now, and we got an any key. All right, Seed, what else you going to give for us? Oh.
This looking second quest 2.
We don't have second quest, no shiny snakes.
No shiny snakes. This looking...
Shapes 2.
Yes, actually.
And what a great early dungeon. Oh my goodness. Level 2.
Not with that.
Well, not with snakes, but, you know, we can go around.
I think Alsoa is also going to be looking into the world wrap. He's heading that direction. Good bombs, good groupings of the brain. Gibdos.
Gibdos. My brain was saying mummies.
That would have worked.
Alright, so in this 2, we are looking for 2 floor drops. Oh!
Ooh!
Hello.
Instant candle.
Hello, red candle. Our first candle for the race, so any of those take-inies we find, we can take a heart.
Yep.
Alright, looks like Droois is gonna have to go through that blue snake room. Maybe he can just run for it.
Run to the right.
Just down, 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 down. Ah!
Now you can pull out the candle. And do that.
Alright, so there's the world wrap for Alsoa. He now has his any key, and he will probably find this level 2 very shortly as well. Poor sneaky snakes.
Map of 2. Name that ink blot.
It's a sloth.
It's a pie.
It's a sloth.
Yeah, it was pie day yesterday. It was pie.
Someone touching their toes. I like it. Alright, here's level 2 for Alsoa as well. I like that this 2 does not seem beefy at all.
Correct. And most importantly, we already have the any key, so any of this linear stuff happening at the bottom is not going to block us from a Triforce, or it's on the other end.
It's on the other end. He's going to go ahead and see these final 3 rooms just to make sure it doesn't have our second item. But with that map now, we know where to go.
Yep. Also, is going to need to find some bombs. That does not help.
Oh, bad red snakies.
No, we got some pancake armor. Drew's got to be a little careful. Getting it done with the red candle, and also keeping beam so he can handle the blue lamola. Might miss his red candle for a little bit.
Yeah, seeing the blue lamolas first sent Droois up and around instead of coming down, which gave him that early red candle, but also was like, nah, I like danger.
I like danger. Grid room has a good chance for a drop, and it is a blue rupee. We're going to head back to the other side of 2 to look for our second item.
I'm going to guess it's going to be in the head.
No, I'm going to just guess it's an art container.
That's fair. Ooh, good bomb drops for Droois.
Yep. Also, what did able to get some bombs, and that's important for him because then he was able to clear the Dodongo room. That's what I was most worried about, that he'd just leave a gap in his checks.
Yeah. Oh. These runners aren't used to having any key 5 minutes into the race, and so...
This is dangerous, Droois. You can get hit from this side. Might as well burn him from the center. This is... Oh, he got it.
He did. He got one, so we can go back.
And despawn.
Ah, that's a required shoot room. We have to bomb down.
Yes. And you do not want to die, or you have to kill all these Gibdos again.
Oh, and Droois is on half a heart.
Be careful, they're super HP. Remember? Yeah, there you go. We haven't seen our boss yet.
Oh, power bracelet.
We already had that when we started with it.
Well, level 2 was like, here, something handy and something you know you already have.
So a little bit of caution to be certain we get to our Triforce safety. I would definitely go get that heart. Okay. Oh, also a great... Oh, no! Uh-oh. Found our boss.
Oh, there's the red candle pickup for Alsoa. That's going to be nasty.
Does Droois commit? Okay, smart. He's not going to waste time on it. He knows he could come back later. If you get it done the first time, great, awesome. Don't commit extra time and die again and lose more minutes, because you have to kill the Gyptos again. So each time you die to that Lanmola, you're probably losing 2 minutes. I like this play.
My feeling is going to be Alsoa will not do that.
Oh, no, he'll be bullheaded.
Which has worked out for him in many
Look out.
races.
He's burns
he
himself.
burned himself. Oh, that's not what you want to do.
He leaves.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Look at him proving us wrong. Way to go, Alsoa.
He's growing. He's learning.
And we immediately find level 3. Alright, game. Make this an easy jet seed. Let's go.
You just want to go to bed.
So.
That's the one hiding under the spike trap in Shapes 3.
I heard the noise and I was like, where's the item? It was hiding. Oh, that's a gross room. You could just kind of run through it. You have a ladder now.
Alright, I want to see if Alsoa sees the same thing, because that's a tricky one.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we may not find out if, oh wait, no, it's to the left.
It is.
Alright. Pay attention. Oh, you could see it when it loaded in that time. Much more recognizable. But here we go. Combat, unlocked. Both runners won within 30 seconds of each other. And segmented 3.
Because it shapes.
That's correct. Normally we would not have a transport stair in a level 3. So seeing that confirms we have a segmented 3.
Fair. I was going to say, I thought you were about to say confirms we have shapes. And I was like, we just saw the map for level 2. So we have had in this past week of all of these round 1 bracket stages, we have had some amazingly close races. And with the way this seed is shaping up, if our runners stayed this close the entire race, that's going to be amazing.
It's going to be awesome.
All right, so Droois finds the Triforce out of level 3. Alsoa took the transport. Wasn't sure where to bomb around in that room, so he up an 8. He's going to go back in. Looks like they both have to go up.
All right, I'll get the timer going. Let's just say we start the timer at 12:20. And boom.
Ooh, hello, Manhandla. Have you rolled up or down for a... Oh, what a beautiful bomb for Droois. Got that Manhandla down in one swipe.
And there's the compass. Oh,
Right.
he already got the Triforce.
He did.
So we're looking for the staircase item.
We are, and it was a good thing also I didn't try to bomb around in that transport stair room because it was a one-off. He had nowhere to go.
Oh, this shape is definitely like Gradius or any one of the early like arcade shoot 'em up games. Look, you even got the bullet on the far end.
There's the compass for Alsoa. He knows where to go now. I like it, Boof. I'm not going to repeat it for our Z1 Randomizer crowd, but I like it.
Mm-hmm. Alright, this should be our item of 3. Had to find them at some point.
Yeah.
And you want a couple heart containers because you gotta get back for that blue Lamola room. Oh, right on top of each other. High five.
Mm-hmm.
And Droois is out with a full clear of level 3.
Also, will be 20 seconds behind him. The Triforce was a real easy pickup.
Mm-hmm. And so, another dungeon. Level 5.
My hat's to you, Seed Roller Boof. You have rolled us a beautiful seed.
So yeah, still roughly 30 seconds behind. Also, right on Droois' tail, both of them on the same route thus far. With the rolled wrap started this up, and then all these dungeons back to back to back.
And if you are joining us for the first time, or relatively first time...
Oh, look at this. Alsoa thinks 3.5 hearts and a wand should be enough to handle the blue Lamolas.
Fair?
I don't mind this.
Yeah.
But I definitely would come back with either more hearts or a potion.
He's probably weighing if there's another dungeon nearby versus how soon will he find the recorder. Because if he doesn't come back now and get stuck on the other side of the world...
No, the trick is 3's right up there. You can record it back to 3 to walk here at any time.
I know, but if you're an hour in and you just then get the recorder...
Alright, well, here we go. he can only take 1 hit. 4 hearts does nothing. He's got it. There we go. Also, a cleans up level 2 as Droois gets his Triforce out of 5. Important point for Droois. Does he skip? A Shapes 5 ain't going to be that large. He's going back in. And I think this is in line with his new strategy. He knows where he previously skipped mid-sized dungeons in the past in Game 1 burned him. And so he's adapted his play. It doesn't matter if it's a Dark Nut set, because he already has the wand. If he had Wood Sword, there's a little more reason to skip.
Yep, so to answer a question in chat, we do have shapes first half, so levels 1 through 6 will be a random shape. We have
2 rupee bombs.
Malkiro was doing restreaming stuff when we found that out.
That part is segmented.
Oh, and there is our white sword item. It is a heart.
This is actively a triple segmented 5 because right there you cannot bomb up. Those 2 rooms are isolated. Now, if you can't find bombs within the next 2 to 3 rooms, you consider leaving.
And here's level 8 for Alsoa.
And this will be a first quest level 8 because we have not seen any flashy snakes.
Correct. We had snakes on the overworld and they were not flashing us.
Wow. I'm not going there.
There's one of our transports for Droois, and Alsoa is going through this level 8 after getting a pirouette.
Yeah, see, first quest 8, Lion. So this is a very good dungeon to be in at this point. When you have resources available, first quest 8 with its 3 items is huge. So here's another transport stair for Droois, potentially, to get to those top 2 rooms. I would consider... he wants to get these 3 rooms in the top first.
Yeah.
Bomber Grate? Yes, sir! First quest 5, even though it's the shapes.
And a beautiful plus 5.
Plus
4,
6.
6.
8 plus 6 is?
14.
Okay.
Here's one item for Alsoa. It is the heart container. Alright, and so if you are just joining us for maybe the first time or you're checking out the randomizer, you will notice all of our old men say the same exact thing.
Alright, we got a Sarah Adam in 5 right here, and then I'll let you get to your point. Red ring! Ooh.
Defense is looking good for Droois.
Yeah, we're still missing a floor item in 5, but go on ahead with your point.
Alright, so all of our old men will say all the same thing until... Yes, that did not bomb over, which means there's another staircase in level 8.
Well, that is the transport stair of 8 takes you to that one room. That's all that gets. Yeah, all our old men say the same thing.
Because we need the book to understand them. That is a special flag for this tournament. Book will help us understand old men and will help us understand those hints once we get it, which could come into play big time when we're on a bow and silvers hunt.
Yeah. So Droois is committed to the end of this level 5. I think he is opting to go see the rooms near the bottom of this top segment before taking the transport. I might have opted to the transport first.
Never ever, Jess. Never ever.
Oh my goodness. So Alsoa has seen, what, still just one item of this 8?
Correct.
Okay.
Doozy, come attack Dada.
I'm good. I've done nothing wrong. Oh, pay up! Paying up a bomb feels fine when you already got +6.
Ew.
Ooh! This is the time! To find this room before Red Ring would be a nightmare. So we got some of the vanilla coming out. Droois with some good bomb placements. And gonna clean up with the wand. Shouldn't really be in danger of dying since he has wand. And these drop hearts.
Also, there'll be another bomb upgrade out there, so Droois can easily
Oh no,
buy
it's a
another
key. He does have to go to the 2-room segment. So now he's taking a lot of extra time in this 5, but also is kind of equaling that with the time he's choosing to spend in 8. And I have to be honest, both of their digs seem reasonable right now.
Yes.
So 2 rooms into 5 up here where we were previously blocked off. This bottom room should be our item. Recorder is big!
Alright, so that recorder will get us to any of our beaten dungeons whenever we want. It will also help us defeat our Diggy Dogger friends.
And gives us 11 spots. Is it 11? It might be 11. It's either 11, 8.
A bunch of recorder checks on the overworld.
A number of recorder checks.
I said overworld, right? Not underworld.
Yeah, you said overworld. I
Okay.
think it's 11 recorder spots and I think 8 PBs. Droois also finding our any roads, finding fairly decent. One goes all the way up to 2Q9. Oh, can't go that way. And Alsoa is dip-diving through a Wizzy 8, and he doesn't have a ring yet.
But he's doing an amazing job at it.
Yep.
Fortunately, it looks like these Wizzies might have rolled up some, so while bombs are...
Oh, he gets a fairy. Clutch.
Bombs are effective, they're not doing as much damage as they could be.
Well, here's the thing. Vanilla HP for Blue Wizrobes is 10. They're jerks. So they just have a lot of HP, period. He's got to get into this stair. Candle boost in. Silver's in 8.
That's what makes it worth it. And that's why Alsoa loves diving
the big ones.
Because it doesn't always work out for him, but a lot of times it works out for him.
Now, I don't think Droois is going to skip out digging a first quest 8, but this is an early knowledge advantage for Alsoa.
Too bad we can't shoot him yet.
Yep.
Missing some bow and string.
And we're currently missing... There! The floor item of 8s! So Alsoa is going to be... So provided he dodges the Wizrobes, should be able to survive and get out of this with a full clear.
I'm making Jess blush tonight.
But don't even know what you said. Oh no! Oh no!
Ah!
Time it. Watch out for the teleports, he got it!
Woo! Full clear out of level 8. And there's the third Triforce pickup for Alsoa.
I'll have to watch that back on VOD. You said something. We have to stay PG-13.
It was.
Well, everyone, welcome to Mal's After Dark. Or is it just Mrs. Mal After Dark? Well, we got an opening at the Tukey River spot. But just to lose some cash. So 3 Triforces to 2. Only because Droois didn't return to get his Triforce out of level 2 yet.
Correct.
With Recorder in hand, he knows he can go back anytime. I approve just getting stuff done. Oh, yeah, a little bit of gambling, a little bit of winning. Because he can get back to that 2 at any time. He already has both of his items. He just Recorders to 3, and it's done. So, might as well continue your overworld exploration with items in hand.
Yep, and Alsoa is going to make his way up to where level 5 is. So, hopefully he'll find his Recorder and Red Ring really soon.
Someone is summoning the missus. Yes. Daisy needs to go potty, and so the missus will take the doggy out. Wait a second. Do y'all not have any game audio? And no one told me? I can tell you why it's quiet. It's just going through my microphone. It's not supposed to be doing that. Here. Well, if that's how we're going to do it. So apparently the only reason they were getting game audio was because it was going through the microphone.
Oh.
I promise y'all it was working earlier. But anyway, here we go. We're up in Death Mountain. We got large secrets over 100. Drew us up to 237 rupees. That's potion money for me. He has not seen the white sword item. We know it's at South Coast. So he opts into the heart container from the old man. Now he's at 6 hearts. He knows he could get his... He's also working on a count. Careful, Drew. Needs a bomb force. Beautiful. Gets it. All those blue levers grouping up. So here's also in 5.
Mm-hmm.
And we know this 5 required taking a lot of staircases. And it's very beneficial if Alsoa would go left first to get Red Ring before finding that terrible Dark Knight room. And we got an arrow purchase from Droois. Definitely approve.
Alsoa heard you. That's where he's going.
Well, he didn't want no transport stair yet. He's like, why is this here? I already took one.
Yep.
Oh, Lucky Global. He needed bombs.
Yeah, unfortunately, he was just a wee bit short of getting the bomb upgrade like Droois was able to. But there's our level 9.
First quest 9. And this will be also his Red Ring, and he's going to feel happy about that, knowing he's in a Dark Nut dungeon.
Yep.
So I think we're currently missing 1 in 4 and 6.
We saw 7?
No, we did not see 7. 1, 4, 6, and 7. Ooh, we got still a lot to go. Nice push, Droois. Getting around the Pulse Voice. As expected, Alsoa, not knowing the map, is going to skip the transport stair. Doesn't want to see any more segments in this 5. Gets good hits on the Manhandla with the bombs. And his health is low. So if he's a little too aggressive, he could get messed up a little in this Dark Nut room that's down here. We have found 7 now at the grave.
Very nice.
This is the first quest 7. What do you think? You digging for a bow in here?
If I was Droois, I've gotten a lot of good items so far. So I feel like I would at least be digging for one item.
Okay, I like this assessment. Oh, someone gets the fairy. He's going to survive the Dark Nut room. More, yes, sir.
Second bomb upgrade. There it is.
Up to 19. Had to pay off the old man one time. That would have been 20 max bombs. 19, just as good.
Was that the tutor for Alsoa?
No, it is in the 2-room segment.
Oh, okay.
Somehow he still missed a map. Also, was going to pick up his Triforce. He might be leaving this 5.
Which, as of right now, where it stands, is not a terrible thing. So far, we have not found any recorder blocks.
We are going back, though.
Which is fine, too.
So, he must not have cleared one of these rooms near the beginning. This is where map is. And then, yes, he will learn of the 2-room segment. And he'll be like, why are you doing that? In the words of also, game, that's stupid. Funny game. Wait for it.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Droois, there's a secret in the tip of the nose. But is it the secret you're looking for?
Yeah, maybe.
Seems vanilla to me.
Maybe. Depends on what comes after the staircase. Oh, boomerang to the face is what came after it.
Yeah, that's painful. This transport stair will get also a back to the top, and I think by now he knows. Oh, he doesn't know? Yes, he does know. He has to go to the other transport to get to the 2-room segment.
I think that's what he was looking for. He wasn't sure which transport it would take him. So he just went to the first one he could get to.
Well, no, he knew, because he had to get to this segment somehow. Ow.
Dang. All of these trolley non-push block rooms for Droois over here.
Well, most of the rooms that he's trying are second quest block rooms. Because we do have 2Q rooms on. But without 2Q dungeons rolled on, a lot fewer of those second quest push blocks are going to work. That's our meat block. Looks like it's not blocking anything tonight.
Yep, recorder in hand for Alsoa. He's out of level 5. And off to the races he goes. Unfortunately, he will have to make it up to Death Mountain to find this level 7 and level 9.
That's right. Taking a lot of bombs on these Wizzies. Gotta go fast. You got the resources. Use them. Just some money. Just a $5. Alright. So Droois didn't have bombs previously when he was in the south part of 7. Now after bomb upgrade, he's essentially doubling back. And there we go. There's the demon.
Also, it gets a lovely...
He's leaving? I was about to say. Ah, we found a pirouette bomb hole.
Very nice.
And access to the bottom of 7. Uh-oh.
I gotta say, that is one thing I do not like that this game can do sometimes. You get this entire level, right? The items could go anywhere.
I don't know if that was close enough, Drew.
The Triforce could go anywhere, and it sticks it all on the bottom.
Droois has to watch his health a little bit. Droois, I don't think you were close enough in that maze room for that bomb check. I will repeat that over and over. Right now he's going to kill the Wizzies because he's kind of gotta, but he doesn't have a potion. Droois will probably return to the Wizzrobes. Unless he's able to just continue going over. There's one bomb, great bomb, or pack. One bomb pack. Gonna take that and run.
Did he check down right here?
No.
Okay.
If this doesn't open, that maze room that maze room has to open, dude. Because you've already seen the transport here, I thought. So I hope he bears that in mind. Because he's seen all of this. And he's bomb checked all of this. He's already checked that one before, too. But this time he's going to kill the Wizzies.
Maybe he'll get more bombs out of it.
The gorillas, like, pushed him off. And
Alright, so there's one item for this level 7. It is the magical boomerang.
Alright, so he is going to double check down here. This is good. He's going to realize that this could have been bad. And so he finds the secret bomb hole that'll get him here into the bottom corner. All of these should open. That could have been disastrous if he didn't return to that room.
Alsoa has found his any roads, and he's currently doing more checks on the overworld for us.
Yeah, right definitely opens. And then it's going to go up, right. And I think we're going to find our Triforce down there in the mouth, because we've seen just about everything else in this 7. Drew is trying to preserve bomb counts, because he doesn't know if he needs more for exploration.
Ooh.
Do not want to deal with the blues right now. Ooh!
Oh, much easier room.
And the wall masters rolled up. Alright, skipping the Wizzy room right now. I'm going to head over to the mouth. Oh, no!
Run.
That is a drop room in level 7. Because that is normally where you find the bombs with the large number of gorillas in vanilla game. This is also a drop room because this is a normal boss room. Okay, that's good because he's going to need these bombs. He has to clear this quad shooter. And he knows it. He knows his vanilla.
Alright, come on, Alsoa. Check Bogey's arrow for me.
Droois in trouble, and he doesn't have a potion. Good, half tiles. I'd save the room, dude. I think Droois is going to leave this until he can return with more bombs. It's going to feel like a defeat. Maybe he had seen his Triforce because he's committing to the full. No, he couldn't have because he wouldn't be clearing that room. The boomerang was on the floor. Oh, he had.
Correct.
Okay, Global's here. There might be one more corner that was unmarked on Droois' map, and he's checking everything now. Also, is just seeing all the same overworld spots that Droois has already seen. This 7 is going to feel bad. There was a Gliot that we skipped. Oh no, it's more Wizzrobes! One of those quad shooters has a secret, I bet. That secret could be Compass or Triforce.
Mm-hmm.
Compass!
With a staircase.
It's a double Boomer 7, but where is the Triforce? It's over here. It's not a Wizzy room. Hopefully, we'll find out.
How did Droois miss this?
He was up through the center.
He was up. He was in
the
right
tip
now?
of the nose because he had taken a transport.
Gotcha.
Oh no, this wasn't. I don't know. Well, it's doable. It's not fun, but it's doable.
I would try
Despawn.
Yeah, I would try leaving and come back and see if any of those blue Dark Knights despawn or blue Wizards.
He got them
They
both
move.
out.
Oh, very nice.
So
What a beautiful dig for Droois out of that level 7.
Most importantly, the full knowledge that there's nothing in there.
Correct.
That's the most important thing to note. It feels bad because it's time consuming, but that knowledge is massive.
Alright, so we are still missing dungeons 1, 4, and 6.
Also, he's out of bombs. He finds 7. No, this is 9. He doesn't find 7. He's out of bombs in Death Mountain. He'll have to return. At some point. You don't have to return now, but he has to return at some point.
Oh, no. I agree. I was questioning the up and A because he could have just tutored away and
I agree
to a dungeon that was near a bomb shop because he's found them.
I agree with you.
And he would have kept all of his hearts.
I agree with you. Because we know we have a plethora of bomb shops scattered around, and all of our recorders take us past the river.
Correct.
This might have been why he opted to up an A. He wanted to get back to Central Hyrule. None of them been able to burn this yet. Because
Correct.
they did the world wrap, they skipped all of Central Hyrule.
Yep, and he's going to get these recorder spots, get down to Vanilla 1 and Candle Row and all of these spots that are hard to take.
I definitely would have opted for a potion for Droois there. You already have Red Ring. You already have a buttload of hearts. You don't need anything else. But a potion could help you attack Wizard rooms where you get low on resources again.
Here is level 1 underneath the recorder spot for Alsoa.
Droois gambles big and wins plus 74.
Alright, this level 1 will also have 3 items for us, so maybe it'll be bow or white sword. Because we've honestly have seen a lot of our good items already. So we kind of know math-wise, we're going to be seeing a lot of hearts come out of these remaining dungeons.
Yeah.
But maybe with 3 in this dungeon, we'll find some good ones.
And Droois is going to max out on his cash, or near max. And a reminder, this is a Shapes one, so we don't know where it's going yet.
Hopefully towards a map.
Somewhere.
Or a raft. A raft works.
Firewood. I mean, we're missing some dungeons. Droois gets the last bomb check in the southwest corner.
We're missing 2 dungeons, and we have 2 raft spots.
Yeah. And that's all the money for Droois. We're missing 1 raft spot. Yeah, one raft spot was in any road. That's correct.
Ah.
There's the potion buy. All right. Definitely approve.
Also, be careful.
Oh, Droois gets a global bomb drop. This is huge because he's going to need 2 bombs over here for Central Hyrule.
Compass for Alsoa. But we still don't have a map layout yet, so it's quite interesting to see where that Triforce is compared to where we currently are.
Yeah, given on time investment, I actually put Alsoa in a slight lead. We liked Droois earlier on, but Alsoa has the silvers. and currently has 1 in his pocket. He will have to get back up to Death Mountain again to find 7, but Droois is essentially full. Bow and 1.
Bow and 1.
That will allow Alsoa to go mode everything else.
Yep.
That is monstrous. Droois is essentially full clearing, and so Alsoa will probably also be in the full clear camp, given where he's at. He'll go Central Hyrule before he goes DM.
Which is fair. We still have 2 dungeons to find.
Yes.
Alright, but that is Triforce out of level 1 for Alsoa with bow in hand and silvers. He doesn't really care what the other item is.
No.
It's probably a heart, but...
Could be a book.
It could be a book.
But this is go mode for Alsoa.
Yep.
And this is about the worst thing Droois could find. Because in his current situation, you contemplate digging this 6. But if he does, that's going to put him drastically behind.
Well, the one downside to Droois right now is that he hasn't found level 8. So it's not like he's missed something big.
Well, he hasn't found 8 and 1.
Correct. He hasn't found the 2 dungeons yet where the 2 big items are.
Yeah.
So it could be where this race just comes down to good routing. Alsoa made a smart play to come back and get this center area. And Droois is more going where the Any Roads kind of took him.
Yeah, we knocked Alsoa's up in A, but it was obviously purposeful.
Yep.
So that he could get to Central Hyrule and most importantly, clear out the rest of his recorder checks. Here is level 4 at Forgotten Spot.
And he did a beautiful backwards walk into the dungeon.
All right, that's 1 item for Droois. I don't think he'll search out a floor item in a 6, so we'll find out. And again, order? You want to talk about order? Imagine doing this Dark Nut room before Red Ring and Wand.
Oh, absolutely. Alright, there's our map for Alsoa.
It's
kind of a linear level 4.
It's a Tommy gun.
Yep.
It's a Tommy gun or it's an AK. Compass, exactly what Droois was looking for. He knows he still has 1 and 4 outstanding. I think to stay in 6 would be a logical mistake, but it would be acceptable with current knowledge. He's going to pick up the Triforce, and I think we're going to see him leave.
Yep.
Knowing that 1 and 4 are still outstanding, this would be one of Droois' play of the game. And he is leaving indeed.
Very, very nice. Also, I found 1 item here in this level 4, and it is the heart.
Alright, this should lead him up towards checking the rest of Central Hyrule towards Desert. And Droois should be able to find his level 1. Where was 8 again?
South Coast area?
Ooh, okay.
Because that's the only area Alsoa has been in that Droois has not yet.
Forest 100, according to Booth.
Never mind.
So no, that's 1 above South Coast, okay?
Okay, I was close.
You're in the right quadrant. See, I still accept that. Forest 100 is 1 above South Coast, so that's still South Coast to me.
There we go. Okay.
Also, going through this 4, and with silvers in hand, combat accelerates, except when the virus roll up.
Yep. And I mean, he's cleared practically every room that he's come through, so he should be finding his Triforce really soon.
Well, apparently we missed the middle.
He was getting his nubbin before going to his down nubbin.
Yeah, nubbins are important. Oh, he didn't know this existed without a map, but he had the map. In any case... Hi, Aqua. Bad decision. Gonna drop a bomb to assert dominance. And Droois is going to find this for, again, this will probably be a dig, so this will be a little bit of lost time. Yep. But it's short.
It is very short. We do know he'll find one heart in here, but maybe he'll find the book.
That could literally...
Or white sword.
That wouldn't even matter too much right now with wand in hand.
Yes, but white sword could make the Ganon fight easier.
The only thing you want white sword for is to make the Wizrobes easier.
Where did Droois find that level 6?
Grave? I thought 7 was a grave.
East of
No. 6 was east of Start. Oh, the one he just came out of. Yes. Something was in grave. 7 was at grave. So Alsoa doesn't have to go back. I was wrong about Death Mountain. Okay. Alsoa has... He has to find 6 east of Start, and then that'll be full knowledge.
Yep.
Now watch where he routes. Where he goes in the 7 is very important. If he goes up and finds all the paths around to essentially work his way to the center for Triforce, then we got a huge lead for Alsoa right now. If he goes up, right up above the eyeball, that's where the compass is with that super room that also had the other boomerang.
Mm-hmm.
Droois got to watch out for a Y-Force. Oh, okay. Sorry, it was in the other room. Okay, so as expected, Droois is digging 4. He needs that full knowledge. White sword for Droois in 4.
Nice. And he found his heart container in the stairs, so that is it for level 4 for Droois.
Yep. If Alsoa goes up, I think that's his compass.
Correct. He's going to go right and down.
He's going to go to the right. Well, he's probably going to go to the corner first. No, we're going down. This is the Triforce room.
Do it, Alsoa.
Well, there's no way he's dying. He's got a red ring. And 14 bombs. This is going to save Alsoa at least 5 minutes or more compared to the clear time for Droois in the 7.
Alright, so now Alsoa is just on the level 6 hunt.
And Droois is on the level 8 hunt. And the 1 hunt. 1 is right up here.
Correct. This should be level 1 for this one.
It's over.
This one. And honestly, Droois is probably going to breathe a sigh of relief finding Bo in here.
He is.
Because he has a full tracker like we do, and he's like, where the crap are my items?
The scariest part about all of this is the current routing now leads Droois into 8 as his last dungeon. And there was one item in 8 that was quick and easy to get, and the rest required you to, like Rick 6, pass your Triforce. So you're on the 50-50, 8 versus 9.
Very, very true.
There's the Raft for Droois. And one of the most impactful things, obviously, Alsoa has been able to create this advantage through the unfortunate times Droois had in 7. Mm-hmm. And a little bit of cleaner overworld routing. But one thing we haven't mentioned, and level 9 is where it's going to come into fruition. The bomb upgrades.
True.
I think Alsoa was at 14, Droois is at 20. It don't matter. Both are incredibly high numbers. Oh, look at that RMOS! He can't pick up Droois, leave the room. You could have left the room if you wanted to check that stair. That way you wouldn't have to come back into the dungeon. The bomb counts are going to be important for searching out Zelda and Ganon. So if Droois wanted that stair, I would have left the room. You don't have to pick up every rupee. Then you could have walked back in, but it's fine. Because he has to full clear this one. He doesn't have silvers. He has to full clear this one.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so it's right here. Push it. He has to pick up the rupees again. That's funny. Oh, it's segmented. Oh, freak, no. That is the last thing Droois wanted to see. The next... Alright, there's bow for Droois. But he still has to find the final item because he's outstanding on the silvers information. Also, we'll be stumbling into 6 pretty soon. Alright, this should be the item stair for Droois. He's out of 1. He's gonna go, I think, check his raft spot. Did he leave the Recorder Lakes?
He knows.
Oh, he never doubled back for the Recorder Lakes, so this will be a little bit more time.
But he is on his way to where level 8 is located, and level 2 is over here.
Yeah, he can just go ahead and dip into 2 right now. He has Red Ring, should feel safe.
Yep.
You have to pick up that Triforce.
A lot more hearts now.
Alright, 1 east of start is where Alsoa will find level 6.
He's so close and he's taking the long route.
It's okay. And the game kind of forced Droois into the Triforce of this 6. We'll see if it does the same for Alsoa. Alright, Droois now heading down to South Coast. Eventually he will find level 8 in this direction. Silvers are at the top of 8. They're easy to get, but you have to go past your Triforce room. Because we're talking about a 1Q8.
There's the white sword heart pickup for Droois. He could. I don't think we've seen Mags, but he could always give it a chance if he finds it.
With white sword, you don't care.
But it's the posterity of I got Mags.
If it's en route to 9, I check it. Otherwise, I'm not wasting my time.
Correct. Droois does not know that silvers are in 8. He's done a pretty good full clear of all the other dungeons.
Droois has full cleared at this point.
So he's down to, are they in 8 or are they in 9? And unfortunately, we have not found the book yet to be able to see any hints. Which is really going to stink for level 9 because we won't be getting the old man giving us the lovely clues of where Ganon and Zelda are located.
Alright, so there's 1 stair. I fully believe he full clears. You're committed at this point.
Yep.
You know the time you took in 7. You know you're behind. So you just have to flip that 50-50 coin. It's like maybe my opponent left this dungeon, didn't find the silvers that I just found. Alsoa is now in 6. Now he is finding a few extra rooms than Droois, and Droois is gonna need every second he can get from this point.
Ugh, this baby dig dogger is running from Alsoa.
Silver's in a staircase in the top of 8, like above the eyeball. So there's the Triforce. The silvers are above that.
second set of blue land molas that Alsoa has found in here.
I think if Alsoa goes up, he's actually moving around his Triforce. But he goes left. This will lead him closer in the direction, from what I remember.
Holy moly, this level 6 is Landmo City.
Yep. Droois is going up, and this is good for him. Committing to... Okay, we have an item stair. The Triforce was nearby this item stair. This is... No, it's not, because Droois cleared this room trying to get a compass. Compass is like 1 up from where Alsoa is currently.
And this being a dark room can't have our Triforce.
No, but it could have compass.
Fair.
Droois cleared the same room, just trying to get a compass. Okay, compass is not 1 up. It's nearby. This, I think, is the Silver's room for Droois. He's got the information.
Alright, so...
Compass for Alsoa.
Droois knows where the Triforce is in level 2 as well. It was just... We found it as our first dungeon, and it was heavy combat. And so he decided to skip it. But he will be on his way back to level 2, and we honestly might have...
It'll
really
be about
close.
It'll be about 2-minute difference. The trick is Alsoa has to go back to Death Mountain for that 9.
He's seen it though. He found it.
Okay. I mean, walking time. Let's see where he's recording to. Shapes 9 could tell the story. Alsoa's gonna get, I would say, a roughly 2 to 3 minute lead into this 9. Both of them have a high amount of resources. Oh, he can even take a stair for a shortcut. Nice. Good awareness by Alsoa.
Alright, and at 1 hour even, we have a level 9 entrance for Alsoa.
That's right, this is a 1Q9.
So it's bigger.
It's bigger, and stairs are going to go everywhere.
Alright, so as we are entering this level 9, we are listening ever intently for the roar of Ganon, who is way too loud for his own good.
Alsoa entered around 101.10, so let's bear that in mind.
Along with a shutter door that does not open, and that will tell us where our poor Linky is, as he has been kidnapped by the beast.
Sorry, I forgot to unmute. Alright, we got sound on Alsoa. We'll be listening for the beast. There's the map confirming we're in the skull. Looks like Droois, either he knows any road that's nearby.
I think he's going to take the any road nearby. I think it's in the power bracelet spot up here. 1 over, sorry.
Okay, so 101.10 was Alsoa's entry. Droois is going to get in here around 102.20. We have a minute difference. Alsoa up in A's. This practically equalizes it. Here we go.
Alright, you guys, we called it at the start. If these runners could keep pace with each other, we have a race. Will Droois pull out the win to force them to a game 2, or Alsoa say, nah, it ends here?
Droois gets a bomb to go north. Alsoa gets a bomb to go east. Single shutter. Droois has a dark room. It looks very dark. We got Pig.
We have a piggy. Oh, Alsoa's like right there too. If he can bomb to the left here.
I don't think he can. Droois getting a lock. We got bacon. Droois on the hunt for the princess.
Alright, Alsoa needs to bomb to the left. He's literally like 3 rooms away from Ganon and doesn't know it. Oh my goodness. Wow, Droois went straight up too.
The hunt for the princess is on. Time to take all the staircases. Watch your counts. Droois' bomb counts are getting low. Also, it's still at 12. He definitely went over 10, so not thinking about forcing just yet. Yet also cannot bomb to the west.
From that one room, he has like 5 to check from over here.
Let's see. I don't think any of them are going to open.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Not with the fact that Droois was literally able to go straight.
We get one!
If he
goes up, he hears Ganon.
Alsoa, go up. Alsoa, go up.
Droois thinking about breaking some logic.
Alright, so Alsoa should hear Ganon right now.
There's a reason the game didn't want you to break that logic.
And here is Ganon for Alsoa at 105. Oh my goodness.
Did Droois try to bomb out of Ganon's room? I probably would have tried to bomb out of here.
I don't know. Also, a potion in hand. He is ready. And we gotta remember here, folks, Alsoa is playing on keyboard, which I have heard is...
To each their own.
It can be definitely tough, though. Maybe a little bit tougher than playing on a controller.
Alright, Droois is working on a count.
He's definitely one to watch for keyboard players.
Droois is working on a count for forcing, because he didn't want to just silvers down the Zols. None of it opens. Potential stair over here.
Alsoa finds a stair. We haven't found anything to take us to the left at all yet.
Dueling staircases right here. That is probably a bupkis room for Droois. That would only go up. Alsoa's in the left.
Alright.
Looking for the shutter room that opens automatically.
I don't know if I would take this yet if I was Alsoa. I'm in a new area and I have open doors.
No, you don't take this. He might be looking for a book. You could still get a book out of here.
True.
He's gonna take the stair.
Please keep him over here. Please keep him over here.
1 north of where Droois was previously. Droois, bombs low. Has to consider forcing.
Alsoa low too. He's only at 3.
Alright, Droois has a bomb stored. He just has to kill an enemy that has a drop.
Oh, Patra. Oh my gosh.
Alright, Droois gets his bomb drop.
Oh, Alsoa, please potion. Alsoa, please potion.
I thought that was about to open.
Oh, I thought it was 2.
Alsoa down to a single bomb. Has to consider counting.
This is a Patra. This is a Patra. Oh, potion. Oh my gosh, Alsoa.
Candle boosting! Okay, here's the potion.
Why? Why take yourself that far? Alright, Drew is taking a staircase. Where does it take him?
This is the one that goes to the left.
Okay.
Check the bottom. When it's nothing, go up.
Alsoa checked the bottom. It was nothing. Door. There's Zelda.
No, spike trap
spikes.
room. It's not guaranteed. It could be her.
Dang it.
It's not.
Dang it, Spikies. Alright, Droois went up where Alsoa
Droois
did
in the
not.
left, also in the center. The princess is hiding well.
She is hiding. We haven't even found her compass.
We have a chute.
We haven't even found the compass yet to help us out.
It might be a magic stair. We're checking the corners.
There's a heart container. All right, from Alsoa's clearance, she's got to be in this area.
There it is!
Oh! Get your GGs in chat for Alsoa. He's going to take the win with an official time of 1 hour, 8 minutes, and 41 seconds. Holy moly. And that means he is officially moving on to round 2 of our brackets. And unfortunately, we will have to say goodbye to Droois for this tournament. I'm sure he will be in others.
Oh, man, what a wild chase that was.
And that's what it literally came down to. Both of these runners were pretty much even the entire time. It did look like for a minute there that Alsoa just had the good knowledge and was just going to blow away with it. But Droois fought back. He came back, and it literally came down to just who could find Zelda first. Which is amazing.
Yeah, all this is going to go over to the left. We're going to see Droois finishing roughly 2 minutes behind Alsoa. Not even 2 minutes. More like 1 minute.
I was going to say the time differential of...
Get your GGs in chat for Droois. Second place with a time of 1:09:57. 1 minute, 16 second difference.
All right, everybody, you can all unclench now.
That was a wild finish.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I've heard.
Oh, hey, guys.
All right, we are joined in the booth by Alsoa and Droois. GG's.
GG's. So I felt really good about the gut plays on 5 and 8.
Got it. Go.
Yes, your dig into 8 was... We were kind of expecting it because that is one of the things you like to do, but you made record time out of that level 8, and it was awesome.
Yeah, it was nice to just nearly full clear the 8 and still end up getting at least something more than just 3 hearts out of it.
Yes. So I will tell you guys, basically, this race came down to who found Zelda faster. You guys were neck and neck the entire time. It did look like for a little bit Alsoa was going to kind of blow away with it because he was able to find silvers and bow first. But Droois, you were able to come back. You made up so much time, and you guys were into 9 within a minute of each other. Droois had the kill on Ganon first, and then both of you guys were on the Zelda hunt at the same time. It just literally came down to who found her first because she was playing hide and seek well.
And I'm pretty sure the compass was somewhere in Mexico.
Something like that. Yes, the race, mid-game, definitely also took an advantage when he had the earlier go mode. Getting the silvers out of 8 and then finding 1. We were knocking you also originally on your up A out of West EM. It's like, well, he could just record her out, right? But that routing up A back to East EM to your start to go check Central Hyrule where level 1 is over into Desert and finding level 1 when you did. That let you go mode 4, that let you go mode 7, that let you go mode 6. And that time differential, even if it was mostly equalized by 9, gave you a little more time in the hunt.
For what it's worth, I did not have an easy way back to East EM because I didn't have the Triforces out of 4 or 7, so the only way to really record her back would have been record her to in any road.
Got it.
But being out of bombs, I was like, you know what? I got so many other non-bomb checks. I'm just gonna worry about those two at the end because they're right next to 9 anyway.
Got it. And that was smart.
Yep. All right, so Droois, how are you feeling about it? Because you put on a heck of a show, man. That was a race.
We can't hear you, Kamish. Check your mic.
Yep, check the input source.
How about now? How about now?
There we
Yeah,
go.
you're good.
Okay. I felt like I lost it in 7. I knew it at the time too. That's where I lost. It spent way too much extra time there. I mean, other than that, I felt okay. But yeah, that was just a really bad decision. Poor play.
I mean, at your time of knowledge, it seemed fine to dig 7. What hurt you the most was running out of resources, having to fight all those freaking whiz robes, ran you out of bombs, and kind of pigeonholed you on a path, which was away from the item.
Yeah, the items were, very split up, and I ended up getting both 2 boomerangs, and just I took like a really terrible path, just as I was trying to avoid rooms and stuff like that. So just didn't work out.
Yep. But that'll be also you go 2-0 and move on to round 2. I don't know who your opponent is. Have you looked it up?
I have not. There was a part of me that wasn't thinking I was going to make it this far, so I haven't done any prep for who my opponent is because, well, I don't know who they are yet. I was expecting it to still be Droois for one more game.
Alright, I wonder if I could find it out real quick. But yeah, Droois, a valiant effort. We know you were fighting like heck. Also, his opponent will be...
We don't know yet because they are currently running their game 3.
Are they really?
Yes. So, Alsoa, you will either be facing Captain Green or DK. And they are currently running their game 3. It started... Oh, it started an hour ago. Time. What is time?
What is time?
It's a construct of humanity. So that means they either get... well, that is fantastic. Because whichever of those two it's going to be a tough match.
Yeah. And Commissioner Droois, I know this is not the last that we'll see of you either in Zelda or in Randomizer. You got the Battle for Hyrule coming up in a month. How you feeling about that?
We'll see. I mean, I got some time to practice now, so that's good. Hopefully, I can recover from this. I don't know yet. We'll see. But I'm ready to get practicing. I'm actually going to turn on right now and play.
Yeah, go
Nice.
get it. The grind never stops.
Yeah.
Go do it.
All right, so we will actually go ahead and say thank you and GG's to both of you for the amazing race. We currently do have 2 races going on. If you guys want to head over to Speed Gaming 4, you'll see the last little bit of the Captain Green versus DK race, and you'll be able to see who Alsoa is going to be facing next week. Also, at 2200, that's 10 o'clock. The other race is on Speed Gaming 2, and that is Sis Crusher versus Tabby Orange, which is a game 2 of 3. So it could be the deciding race, or it could not be. But 2 exciting matches. Thank you guys so much for joining us here on the Z1 Randomizer channel. We thank you to our tracker Boof and Boom for doing the amazing tracking and keeping us straight with our dungeon locations. But Malkira, do you have anything to add?
Nope. It was a good race put forth by the runners.
It was so good. Oh my gosh, we were clinching.
That ending's so good. Both of y'all very strong runners in your own right, and I know you'll be making waves wherever you decide to play.
All right, so thank you guys. Again, thank you, Boof and Boom. And any Kato friends who are helping her track. But we will say good night to you guys for the Zelda 1 Randomizer channel and hope to see you over on Speed Gaming 4 or Speed Gaming 2.
Y'all have a good evening.